मैं डॉक्टर संगीता शर्मा, एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर पीजी डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ केमिस्ट्री, गवर्नमेंट इंटर कॉलेज बीकानेर। आज हम केमिस्ट्री फाइनल 9th की फिजिकल स्पेशल यूनिट 5th में INDO, NDDO और AM1 मॉडल के बारे में पढ़ेंगे। Intermediate neglect of differential overlap. The intermediate neglect of differential overlap INDO approximation neglects all two-centered two-electron integrals that are not of the Coulomb type in addition to those neglected by the NDDO approximation. INDO approximation में सभी टू सेंटर टू इलेक्ट्रॉन इंटीग्रल्स को नेग्लेक्ट किया जाता है जो कि कुलॉम टाइप के नहीं हैं। फर्दरमोर, इन ऑर्डर टू प्रिजर्व रोटेशनल इनवेरियंस, दैट इज द टोटल एनर्जी शुड बी इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ ए रोटेशन ऑफ द coordinate system integrals such as integral mu a operator va mu a and integral mu a vb mu a vb must be made independent of the orbital type, that is an integral involving a p orbital must be the same as with an s orbital. This has as a consequence that one electron integral involving two different functions of the same atom and a Va operator from another atom disappear. The INDO method involves the following additional approximation beside those for NDDO. One electron integral mu a operator h a mu a gives to integral mu a minus half del square minus p a mu a minus summation of small a is not equal to a to n nuclei integral mu a operator v a mu a, which gives integral mu a operator h v a is equal to minus delta mu v summation small a is not equal to capital A n nuclei integral mu a operator v a mu a. Two electron integrals are approximated as in equation 3.87 except the one centered integrals mu a lambda a v a sigma a are preserved. mu a vb lambda c sigma d gives delta ac delta bb delta mu lambda delta v sigma integral mu a vb mu a vb. The surviving integrals are commonly denoted by gamma. Mu a vb mu a va is equal to integral mu a mu a mu a mu a is equal to lambda aa and mu a vb mu a vb is equal to gamma ab. The INDO method is intermediate between the NDDO and CNDO method in terms of approximation. Neglect of diatomic differential overlap. In the neglect of diatomic differential overlap NDDO approximation, there are no further approximations than those mentioned above, using mu and v to denote either an s or p type px, py or pz orbital. The NDDO approximation is defined by the equation 3.81 to 3.83. Overlap integral is s mu v is equal to integral mu v is equal to delta UV delta AB. One electron operator is H is equal to minus half del square minus summation A to n nuclei Z dash A upon R A minus small r is equal to minus half del square minus summation A to n nuclei VA. Here Z dash A denotes that the nuclear charge has been reduced by the number of core electrons. One electron integrals the 1, 2, 3 equation of 3.83 gives the 1 electron integral. Due to the orthogonality of the atomic orbitals, the first one center matrix element in equation 3.83 is 0 unless the two functions are identical. Integral UA minus half del square minus VA upon VA is given to delta UV integral UA minus half del square minus VA UA. The two electron integrals is integral UA VB lambda C sigma d is equal to delta AC delta BD UA BB lambda A sigma B. Austin model AM1. After some experience with MNDO, it became clear that there were certain systematic errors. For example, the repulsion between two atoms that are 2 to 3 angstrom apart is too high. This has a consequence that activation energies in general are too large. The source was traced to a too repulsive interaction in the core-core potential. In order to remedy this, the core-core function was modified by adding Gaussian functions and the whole model was reparameterized. The results are called Austin model 1 AM1. In honor of Debye, moved to the University of Austin at the time. The core-core repulsion of AM1 has the form given in equation 3.95. Here, K is between 2 and 4 depending on the atom. It should be noted that the Gaussian functions were added more or less as patches onto the underlying parameters, which explain why a different number of Gaussian is used for each atom. As for MNDO, the GSS, GST, GPP and GP square and HST parameters are taken from atomic spectra, while the rest, including the AK, BK and CK constants, are fitted to molecular data. Some known important limitations of AM1 model are: 1. AM1 does predict hydrogen bond with a approximately correct strength, but the geometry is often wrong. Second, activation energy are much improved over MNDO. Third, hypervalent molecules are involved over MNDO but still have significantly large errors than other type of compounds. Fourth, alkyl groups are symmetrically too stable by 8 kilojoule per mole per CH2 group. Fifth, nitro compounds are systematically too unstable. Sixth, peroxide bonds are too short by nearly approximately 0.17 angstrom. Seventh, phosphorus compounds have problems when atoms are 3 angstrom apart, producing wrong geometry. P4O6, for example, is predicted to have pp bonds differing by 0.4 angstrom, although experimentally they are identical. 8. The gauge conformation in ethanol is predicted to be more stable than trans. The parameterization of MNDO and AM1 has been done essentially by hand, taking the GSS, GSP, GPP, GP2 and HSP parameters from atomic data and varying the rest until the satisfactory fit had been obtained. Since the optimization has done by hand, only relatively few reference compounds could be included. J.J.C. Stewart made the optimization process automatic by deriving the and implementing formulas for the derivative of a suitable error function with respect to the parameters. All parameters could then be optimized simultaneously, including the 2 electron term, and a significantly large training set with several hundred data could be employed. In the reparameterization, the AM1 expression for the core repulsion was kept, except that only 2 Gaussians were assigned to each atom. The Gaussian parameters were included as an integral part of the model and allowed to vary freely. The resulting methods were denoted modified neglect of diatomic overlap, parametric method number 3, MNDO, PM3 and or PMC for short, and is essential AM1 with all the parameters fully optimized. In a sense, it is the best set of parameters, or at least a good local minimum for the given set of experimental data. The optimization process, however, still requires some human intervention in selecting the experimental data and assigning appropriate weight factors to each set of data.